All right, Monday episode of the world's greatest show. Got my persona ready. Let's fucking do it.
I said about a focus, I'm about to spit out the world's greatest show. Yeah, this is it. Better prepare your ears, it's gonna get insane. This dude out of his mind does he splits his name. And when Chud watch drops, it's time to begin to talk about Chuds and make fun of them. Shit in the trash world, oh lord, the world's on fire. Beyond parody, shit is getting dire. Religious bullshit, you know it make you feel like dying. Cause it touches more children than an OBGYN. Time to go from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way. For the Dusty Show, it's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. We all have fun and we never grow old. It's time for the Dusty Show.
What the fuck is up, everybody? Welcome to the world's finest human program. It's the Dusty Show. I'm your host, Dusty Smith. Thanks for joining me tonight. Fuck yeah! It's Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I had a great weekend. I didn't do anything. Didn't really have to. I got some rest, some much needed rest. Been working my ass off, and I played a little bit of that Ghost of Tushamunga. What the fuck that game's called? You know what I'm talking about. It's a new game. It's out. I played a little bit of it. I legally purchased it. And I played it. It was okay. And, I invented a game, folks. We're going to play a little bit of it during the religious bullshit section. So, hell yeah. Tushima, whatever. Shishima. I don't know how you pronounce that word. Whatever. Fucking foreigners. Make games for English people in English. Hate it. Anyway, I invented a new game. It's called the Anything game. I created with ChatGPT. Now, apparently other people have also created a similar type game, but I didn't get it from them. I didn't copy. I invented it, and then I was like, I bet other people have done this too, and I went and looked, and they did. Anyway, we're going to explain it to the religious bullshit section. We might play a little bit during the after party, so stay tuned for that. And little show notes, I added the ads back to the show. Most of you probably won't get them or see them. I removed them because, I'm delusional. I was like, hey, I can just remove the ads. And so what happens is we remove the ads from the show. YouTube basically yeets you from the algorithm. And I was like, I don't need no fucking YouTube algorithm. Hey, I am the greatest showman on earth, and I'm making the best show in history. All I gotta do is focus on making the greatest show. I don't need ads. I don't need the YouTube algorithm. The word of mouth is enough. People will tell their friends about the show, and everybody knows, like, I'm doing it 3 times a week, the same time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. So everybody's just going to flock back to the show, and I don't fucking need it. Bullshit, I need it, apparently. So ads are back. We'll see. You might not even get any. If you do, just fucking ignore it. I apologize. What you going to do? I'm trying. I think the problem is I'm trying to be too good of a guy. Like, I'm trying not to have any ads because it slows down the momentum of the show, and... But I'm gonna good myself out of a job. I'm gonna good myself into the fucking show is unsustainable. So I gotta work on it. So hopefully that'll get the numbers back up. We'll see what the fuck happens. It's all an experiment. We're all trying. And we're all in this together. Fuck yeah. So anyway, as always, Super Chats, the lifeblood of the show. No questions dodged. Every question answered in the Super Chats. And over here, boom. You see there's a dollar sign over here by your chat. You click on it, and then you donate like $3 or $4 million. That's what I suggest. If you donate less, I'll still read it, but I'll look down upon you. So whatever, just super chat me and help out me and the floating cats. We have any perks tonight. We'll see if any of the old cats get up on the new floating perch. Brought to you by BBC. I'm using your green screen, and I haven't got the lighting exactly correct yet. You can kind of see it behind me. See how it's not exactly back here perfect yet. It's fine. It's fine. Work in progress. But anyway, new perks. We'll see if they get up there. It'll be exciting for all of us. But anyway, folks, let's go ahead and kick the show off. Do it to it. It's time for some Chud Watch.
Chud Watch. Talking about Chud Watch. We're talking about Chud. Then make fun of them.
Oh, what a dig it in a bang, dig it in a boogie. That the way the song goes. Then Kid Rock shouts the N-word and waves a gun at a reporter. And he's kind of giving the game away here at the end. It don't really matter. Like, I don't give a shit about the waving the gun around the reporter, shouting the N-word. That's just typical conservative bullshit. The part I was interested in, let me see if I can find it here at the very end. Basically, he's like telling them, here we go. Kid Rock practically whispering, would you do me a favor? Just write the most horrific article about me. Do it. It helps me. And yeah, that's what I've said over and over in the show, folks. It's vice signaling. They want to signal to everybody that they're the worst fucking piece of shit on the planet. And they actually get rewarded for it. This is what our goddamn ridiculous trash war rewards. The more they let the world know that they're garbage humans, the more the other garbage humans are like, you're one of us. And they come just heap money and rewards upon them. And we have so much of our society that's just the bottom of the barrel, the lowest of the low. It's very lucrative to do. So, yeah, that's why he's doing this. I'm like playing right into his hands by even talking about this. That's what they want to do. There is no bottom they can't fucking find. And they will search for it every goddamn time and be rewarded for it. Meanwhile, speaking of which, incredibly corrupt, one of the most corrupt human beings on the planet, Ken Paxton. Remember, he was just going through all his corruption trials in Texas. And, of course, it's all rigged. The whole fucking shit is rigged. And so all the Republicans who work for the Texas government acquitted him, even though he was guilty as shit. Well, apparently, this guy who's one of the most corrupt people in the world is being floated as our next Attorney General of the United States by Donald Trump. And of course, I'm like, yes, woo, do it, please. Make it hurt, Daddy Trump. I think we're all in agreement. The swamp just got 10 feet higher, folks. I hope they put the worst people in the goddamn planet in the highest positions of power, and they just loot us all. They just rape our society till just the wobbly foundations that we have left collapse. Because people out there are too comfortable. We are allowing this shit to happen. And people only treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And man, they are treating us dirty, and we deserve every fucking minute of it. So good. Rob us blind. And meanwhile, apparently Trump won 2 golf tournaments in one day. It seems unlikely. But here he is yesterday.
All disinformation. His biggest disinformation, he's a non-athlete, okay? I'm a very good golfer.
Okay, first off, this is so fucking stupid. He's talking about Joe Biden. This is what our presidency has boiled down to. He's a non-athlete. I'm a great golfer. Everybody says I'm awesome. I got a big swinging dick. It's just so childish. So fucking embarrassing that these are our goddamn choices. But it is, folks. This is who we are as a people. Anyway, continue, please, Orange Goof.
All disinformation. His biggest disinformation, he's a non-athlete, okay?
Oh, no.
I'm a very good golfer. I really am. Won 29 club championships.
29 club championships.
It's a lot. 29 club championships.
It's a lot.
And
I hate to brag on myself, but no, I don't. I do it constantly. Yesterday, 29. Today.
Grenada. I played golf for a long time. I won a lot of golf. 31 club championships.
31!
Can you believe it? And he challenged me to a golf.
Today it's 31. So apparently he won 2 overnight without even playing. That's how good he is, folks. That's some good golfing when you can win 2 championships overnight without even fucking playing. But good God, our society is bold. Can you believe? He challenged me to golf. Just everybody die forever, always. Fuck this planet. Fuck the universe. Heat death. That's what I'm waiting on. The sun just needs to evaporate into heat death and take us all with it. And I don't know if you guys saw, but it appears that he froze for 30 seconds. Now, I'm willing to say maybe it was just his teleprompter went out. And he was waiting for the teleprompter to come back. But usually he, like, vamps if something like that happens. Off the cuff, like, oh, it's fucking teleprompter. Or he just, like, bullshits. And he just sat there forever. And the reason I'm thinking it may not have been the teleprompter is because when he was called out for this, he could have just said it was a teleprompter, but instead he said, no, I was just doing this on purpose for dramatic effect. And the fact that he froze is only one small reason this is so incredibly fucking stupid. So let's dissect.
Nation in the history of the world.
Say words. say any words. Just say anything. Oh my God, this is the longest anyone has ever gone without talking. I'm guessing he's pooping himself? I don't even know, folks. Just looking around. Oh, the eye is going IRAs though, folks. But now
we are a nation in decline.
But now our nation sucks dicks in a bad way. Just the fucking dramatic music, like a really boring Lifetime movie. But yeah, folks, this is who we are. This is America. Bitches be tripping, yo. And then they just rolling us like a mob family. And you know, I fucking love it. This dude looks like a character from The Sopranos, but he's not. It's a real life human being. This is Hell's Angel founder. And he joined Trump down at the New York City courthouse. And there he is, folks. There's the kind of people supporting our president, palling around with him. I guess they were there to intimidate somebody, even though you're goofy. Nobody's intimidated by you. You look fucking stupid. You're an old man who dyed your hair. You look goofy as fuck, doughy as shit. But yeah, we're supposed to be intimidated. But that's what's happening in our country right now. We have these Sopranos, mob boss wannabes rolling us, laughing at us behind our back, and we fucking deserve it. And meanwhile, nobody should be surprised over a conservative. They ask the really important questions like, if you met the devil and he told you that he'll give Trump a lifetime appointment as emperor, oh goody, of the United States, but you have to lick his butthole clean every time he goes number 2, would you do it? And of course, 10 out of 11 said yes, I will lick Trump's stinky, dirty, shitty butthole so he can be our emperor and roll over us. And yeah, I'm for this also, folks. I'm for, not me, I'm not going to lick anybody's stinky butthole, but I'm for them licking Trump's stinky, shitty asshole for the rest of existence. That's A-okay with me. Do it. Ooh, imagine how many lives to be owned if you lick somebody's shit off their asshole. Oh, I'd be so owned. Please, conservatives, don't lick shit off an asshole. Please don't do it. Don't hurt me like that, okay? I'll cry. I just assured thousands of conservatives licked assholes right there. Meanwhile, in this garbage planet, hey, Trump's social media company posted Q1 revenue of $770,000 and a net loss of $327 million. Yes, this is his big IP that just went public. Selling stocks all over the place, folks, and still, this company doesn't make any money. They literally lose $326 million. Yet the stock is so overvalued, he has $3 billion right now in stock. $3 billion. It's gone up in the last couple weeks. It went down a good bit, and now it's back up to 40 now. It's way up. Almost double what it was. So $3 billion he gets for this company that loses $326 million in one quarter. Nothing matters anymore. Everything's opposite. Everything's backwards. The more your company loses, the more money they give you. What can you say? You just got to laugh about it. How ridiculous our entire system is. It is unsustainable. You cannot reform this. It's like the cops. It must collapse. I'm accelerationist all the way, baby. Meanwhile, the GOP trying to ban gag orders against defendants. Now, they're doing this specifically for Trump. Now, gag orders are put in place to keep people from, like, intimidating witnesses, intimidating the judge, making a mockery of the court proceedings. But no, can't have that. We got to change nationwide how our courts work for Donald Trump so he can continue to shit on the judge and try to intimidate the jury pool and the witnesses. Why not? Why not? Everything for Trump. Give him $3 billion for a company that loses hundreds of millions of dollars. Make him above the fucking law. Give him everything, folks. And Rudy Giuliani had a bad week. I love it. So Rudy Giuliani been going around for the last couple weeks taunting the prosecutors in Arizona. They've been trying to serve him for his upcoming trial for the, the whole voter fraud thing that they did in Arizona. So they've been trying to find him, but he's been mocking the prosecutors. And tomorrow is when he's supposed to go be, I guess, arraigned in court. So he's been all over the place running for them so they can't serve him. mocking them publicly like this one. If Arizona authorities can't find me by tomorrow morning, they must dismiss the indictment. I don't think that's how any of this works, but he's not a lawyer anymore, so. They must concede. They can't count votes. And he's got women all around him. He's like, ha ha, motherfuckers. You'll never catch me. You're going to have to dismiss the indictment. I got you, motherfuckers. Only he kept posting where he was over and over again. And this dumbass had a birthday party. So, yeah, they showed up at his birthday party. And they served him at his fucking birthday party. Ha ha. Ha. And he deleted this immediately. Immediately after they served him, he went home and deleted this. Hoisted by your own petard. You love to fucking see it. Hope they put him under the jail, but they probably won't. They'll probably give him $1 trillion, you know. Why not? Why not? Instead of putting you in jail, we decided to give you $1 trillion. It's America. We're kooky over here. Meanwhile, free speech is dead in Texas. Here's Governor Greg Abbott. He will not tolerate protesters. Of course, he's going to claim they're paid protesters. If they were paid protesters, that is still First Amendment free speech rights. That falls under the Constitution. But the fact is, all they have to do is label the peaceful protesters, the college kids and other people who simply want kids to stop being murdered in the Gaza Strip. Just label them paid protesters or label them violent without any evidence whatsoever. And then you can just go in and shut them down, because who gives a shit about free speech, right? Free speech only applies to Nazis. Here he is.
Texas is a law and order state.
You literally are not. You literally just pardoned a guy who murdered somebody in cold blood. A jury of his peers found him guilty. You said, I don't give a shit about law and order, and you personally pardoned him. Nothing they say matters.
Unlike some of these radical leftist universities like Columbia, UCLA, and far too many others.
Yeah, they have free speech. Fuck that shit. Radical leftism, letting people protest anywhere they want to.
In Texas, we don't tolerate paid protesters who try to hijack our college campuses.
Woo, yeah! Fuck protest! Protests are un-American. Fuck the Constitution.
When they tried
roll all over
that stunt in Texas, our Department of Public Safety cleared the area, arrested the protesters, and put them in jail.
Yay! We arrested protesters and put them in jail. We're not fascists at all. America! USA! USA! I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, these soldiers, they went and they died. They gave their life for their flag and our free speech, which we will immediately destroy in the name of patriotism. Of course, we fucking will. And, yep, if you're on the wrong side, you don't have any First Amendment rights. Especially in Texas. Here's video obtained after Greg Abbott's executive order targeting student demonstrators. Now the UT San Antonio administrators are filming themselves telling students what they can and cannot say in public. They're warning them, if you say these certain phrases we don't want you to say, we're going to contact the police.
As well, this will be our official record of recording here. You're welcome to it. So the executive order states that language such as from the river to the sea is considered anti-Semitic speech. And so we're asking for folks to refrain from that, because we are required to
Because you're fascist?
to enforce that is not language that's used.
And enforcement is by means of expulsion?
No. I am asking you all not to use that language.
Yes.
And we ask that you all comply with that. If you do not, we explain it 2 more times. And then if you continue to not comply with that, we will refer you over to the law enforcement agencies that are in our area.
Yeah! If you say from the river to seas, we're going to report you to the law enforcement agencies. They're going to lock you up. Nice! I love it, folks. You don't have any rights anymore because Israel said you don't, and you'll love it. You'll be a good slave, and you'll love it. Yeah, you will. What an amazing country we live in. I'm so proud of what we become. Meanwhile, Virginia governor vetoes into tax breaks for a Confederacy group. Nobody should be surprised by this. Why would you not give a Confederacy group tax breaks? That just makes sense. We got to continuously romanticize and worship the traitors who risk their lives to enslave their fellow man. That's just good Americanism right there. Hey, this is perfectly legal, but don't say a river to a sea or we're going to call the cops on you. We are the best. Love it. And, oh, yeah, this is when I covered the Giuliani story too much. But I love their bitching, folks. Here they are crying. Pure evil. Vile Democrats mar Rudy Giuliani's 80th birthday. Serve him with Arizona fake electorate lawfare indictment at Palm Beach celebration. Yeah, he was bragging about it. How he was avoiding them all. Now you guys are whining. It's hilarious. And then after they served him, he went public and cried. He said, getting served the indictment wasn't done stylishly. Yeah, the prosecutors, they served me, but it wasn't stylish. They should have burst out of a giant cake wearing tuxedos or some shit. Nah, motherfucker, you just mad. They owned your ass. You was taunting them in public. They shut up your birthday party and shut your nasty ass down. Alert and love it, bitch. You gonna go to jail? Probably not. Who knows? What the fuck? And that is my Chud Watch. Rocked it out tonight. Damn, Rudy looking bad. Yup. Evil has a way of wearing you down, fortunately. Although evil people do seem to live a long time. Not the best. The fuck is Jeff saying out there? You guys LOL about? I don't see it. Whatever. I'm sure I'll go back and read it later. It should have been served by drag queens. That'd have been hilarious. They probably wouldn't let him in, though. They'd have pulled guns and shot him. Why isn't Steve Bannon in prison? He should have been in prison already, you think. But they always delay everything. When you have tons of fucking money, when you're evil, it's easy to get money. And it's easy to just continue living freely as an evil man in this country. Very hard to get by if you're a decent human being. Like, everybody just uses you up. Even the people that are supposed to be your friends and family, they just use you and use you and use you when you're a decent man. But when you're evil, it's fucking carefree. The world just heaps rewards upon you. But don't let me make you bitter, folks. There's still a lot of goodness in the world. You have to search for it very hard sometimes, but it's out there if you know where to look. And I don't mind being last. Yeah, you know, it's all good. Nobody gets out of here alive anyway. I don't regret being a decent person. People do use me, but like I said earlier, people only treat you the way you let them treat you. And I'll let people treat me like that because I'd rather be the person that people come to for help than needs help. And as long as I can give help, I will give help. So it makes life a lot easier to live with yourself anyway. And Rico's in the green screen. Yeah, I need better lighting, BBC. This is just temporary, but I'm working on it. Next show, it'll be better. Because I've added a new wrinkle. It takes time to iron them all the fuck out, but it'll get there. And all right, folks, I got a real quick Palestine section tonight. Some good news, at least. But let's go ahead and raise the power fist. Time to free Palestine. I need a theme song. Free Palestine. IDF, stop your whining. Free Palestine. Everybody 69. I'll work on it. That may be inappropriate. Anyway, first off, on Free Palestine. International Court seeks arrest warrant for Netanyahu. Woohoo! Yeah! We did it! We got... Okay, we didn't really get him. And they're just recommending it to the judges right now. The ICC, the International Criminal Court. And it usually takes about 2 months to decide if they actually want to go through with it or not. And even if they do decide to issue an arrest warrant for him, it only applies to certain countries. Not Israel, not America, none of that shit. But like if he ever goes to any of the countries it does applies to, then they can extradite him. So he's going to be like trapped over in Israel, which is fine. He don't want to go nowhere. So mostly symbolic, but at least it's fucking something, y'all. At least somebody trying to hold these war criminals accountable. And you know who's one of the main people that's behind it? Amal Clooney. Amal? I don't know how you pronounce her name. George Clooney's wife. You know, George Clooney's hot lawyer wife. Everybody, even I was going to jump on this bandwagon. Be like, where this bitch at? She's supposed to be a human rights lawyer. Ain't spoke out about the Palestinian conflict not one fucking time. What is your deal, Amal Clooney? But apparently the reason she wasn't speaking out against it is because she was busy behind the scenes trying to get Netanyahu arrested, which I think is better. Way better. So keep it up, Amal, I don't know, whatever. Amal Clooney publishes expert report supporting the ICC arrest warrant applicants for crimes in Israel and Palestine. They also issued arrest warrants, or they're thinking about issuing arrest warrants for not just Netanyahu, but also the leaders of Hamas too. So all of them, they're lumping them together. As far as I'm concerned, you can put them all in the fucking same prison together. More than 4 months ago, the prosecutors of the International Criminal Court asked me to assist him with evaluating evidence of suspected war crimes and crimes against humanity in Israel and Gaza. I agreed and joined a panel of international legal experts to undertake this task. Together, we have engaged in an extensive process of evidence review and legal analysis, including at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. The panel and its academic advisor are experts in international law, including international humanitarian laws and international criminal laws. 2 panel members are appointed as expert special advisors by the prosecutors of the International Criminal Court. 2 panel members are former judges at the Criminal Tribunal in The Hague. Anyway, basically, you get the point. It's symbolic, but at least, it's better than nothing, right? So, here's what the politicians had to say about it. First off, Bernie Sanders, on the right side of history, as usual, hasn't been 100% on this, but mostly pretty good. And he's like, Senator Bernie Sanders today released the following statement. In the last several years, the International Criminal Court has issued arrest warrants for political leaders who violated international law and engaged in war crimes and crimes against humanity. That includes Russian President Vladimir Putin, whose illegal invasion of Ukraine initiated the most destructive war in Europe since World War II. Blah, 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 blah. Israel, which killed 1,200 innocent men, blah, blah, blah. And Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu, who is in response, has waged an unprecedented war of destruction against the entire Palestinian people, which has killed or injured over 5% of the population. The ICC prosecutor is right to take these actions. These arrest warrants may or may not be carried out, but it is imperative that the global community uphold international law. Without these standards of decency and morality, this planet may rapidly descend into anarchy, never-ending wars, and barbarism. What do you mean, may end up there? We are already way there, been there. But hey, maybe it'll get better. We'll see. But other side of the aisle, here's Representative Brian Mask. He's that legless fuck who likes to do the cosplay as an IDF soldier. America does not recognize the International Criminal Court, but the court sure as hell will recognize what happens when you target our allies. Yeah, not evil at all, is it? I dare you try war criminals for their war crimes. We don't recognize international law. We're Americans. We do whatever the fuck we want. Hey, we'll kill you for trying to stop us from killing children. We're the good guys, y'all. Super cool. And also our president, Butcher Joe Biden. A deplorable Joe Biden. Statement from President Joe Biden. The ICC prosecutor's application for arrest warrants against Israel's leaders is outrageous. Yes, I dare you. Hold anybody accountable for anything. If you come after them, you might come after me next, and I can't have that. And let me be clear, whatever this prosecutors might imply, there is no equivalence, none, between Israel and Hamas. He's actually right there. I mean, Israel's killed way more people than Hamas has, way bigger percentage of the population, destroyed way more infrastructure. It's been way more evil in every goddamn humanly possible way. So, I mean, I know that's not what he meant, but accidentally correct. We will always stand with Israel against threats to its security. Yeah, right. These fucking cavemen shooting fireworks at you is a real threat to your goddamn security. What about the security of the Palestinian people? Don't give a fuck about them. Racist goddamn Joe Biden. Then the old Israel-loving zombie went public and gave this speech.
Let me be clear. We reject the ICC's application for arrest warrants against Israeli leaders.
Yay! No accountability! Murder everybody! Woo! We're amazing! America! America!
Whatever these warrants may imply, there is no equivalence between Israel and Hamas.
For reasons you don't mean.
And it's clear Israel wants to do all it can to ensure civilian protection. But let me be
That's clear, isn't it? Yeah, Israel's killed way more civilians than they claim they've killed of Hamas, but they're doing everything they can, aren't they? Even though we know 100%, 100 million percent that's not fucking true in any goddamn way. They have thousands of people they've kidnapped, they're holding without trial. We've seen them murder on video tons and tons of people unarmed. Bomb the shit out of children. This is all gaslighting. A complete fucking lie from our president who has no respect for us. None. Does not work for us. Sold us out every goddamn possible way so he can work for a foreign government. Pull your face back tighter, a goddamn zombie.
Clear. Contrary to allegations against Israel made by the International Court of Justice, what's happening is not genocide.
It is. It's 100% a fucking genocide, you goddamn genocider.
We reject that.
I'm sure you do, because you don't want to end up in The Hague with the rest of them. And you probably won't, but you fucking should. Your entire legacy ought to be destroyed by this.
We will always stand with Israel.
Yes, you will, no doubt.
The threats against its security.
Regardless of what they fucking do, no matter how many children, innocent people they murder, no matter how much evil they commit, you will always stand with them because you work for them, not us.
Compounding the pain and the vicious surge of anti-Semitism around the world here in America as well.
Everybody being so anti-Semitic to Israel. They just smile, little bean, not doing anything to anybody. Why you guys dislike Israel so much? Just goddamn it. So the presidency, our fucking president, a Democrat doing this shit. And then, folks, they asked the Biden administration, hey, who has jurisdiction? The Palestinians are being genocided. If you don't believe they're being genocided, you definitely have to agree they're being ethnically cleansed, right? At the very least. Who has jurisdiction? Who can they go to seek justice? Biden administration is like, not the ICC. The ICC has no jurisdiction here. Who has jurisdiction? Guess who he says has jurisdiction? Guess. Guess who has jurisdiction over whether Israel is committing war crimes or not? You already know the answer.
Focus on jurisdiction for a second. Who does have jurisdiction here?
So the government of Israel has jurisdiction?
That's right. The government of Israel has jurisdiction over whether they're committing war crimes or not. Hey, Israel has jurisdiction over the entire world, folks. They're the ones solely who decides who is a war criminal and who's not. So let's just all ask our gods who we can hold accountable for crimes. And then whatever they say goes, folks. It's Israel. This little bitty sliver of land on the map rules us all. And there's nothing we can do about it. Hooray.
Occupied territory.
We have jurisdiction
over Gaza, which is not entirely
They
occupied.
have jurisdiction into looking at the actions
Okay,
by their
so
military
the
personnel.
Palestinians, if they have a complaint, they have to bring it to Israeli courts.
We have jurisdiction, and we
You have
with the
jurisdiction?
use of our equipment.
I'm sorry. How do you have
with the
jurisdiction?
use of our military equipment
Matt,
that we have provided?
How do you have jurisdiction?
If you look at the Leahy law, if you look at
No, that's not jurisdiction in a criminal process. That's
not in a
jurisdiction
criminal
over-
process, but it has to do with.
So we don't actually have jurisdiction. We have jurisdiction. We have jurisdiction. So you don't have jurisdiction. No, we don't really have jurisdiction. I just said that.
The determinations that we make and the policies that flow
but
from
that's
it.
not
So,
jurisdiction.
but Matt, long term, you were right that we
You
want to see.
used to work for DOJ, Matt.
You were
Come on.
you-
There's no.
it is-
U.S.
it
does
is
not have jurisdiction.
There are
here.
different. I wasn't referring to criminal jurisdiction, Matt. There are different ways to look at this. Long term.
I was just ignoring what you said and pretend like I didn't understand the question so I could give you some kind of bullshit answer. Matt!
We agree with you that the Palestinian people should be a state.
You don't, though, because you literally vetoed it in the UN multiple times.
Have the ability to make these determinations, but that's not where we are today. That's where we're trying to get to.
No, it's not, because you vetoed it multiple times. You're definitely not trying to get there. You're the ones directly standing in the way of it happening. Just the fucking gaslighting all the time, folks. It's so goddamn insulting. How can anybody support this fucking administration? And here's what's happening, folks. Folks, democracy is on the ballot. Freedom is on the ballot. The Hague won't stop us, these fucking child-murdering ghouls. Just shitting all over us all the fucking time. Fuck this country. It has to collapse, folks. No more. Meanwhile, it just gets more and more and more ridiculous. Human rights campaign to spend $15 million backing Biden. Because of course not. Of course. Why not? Why not? Right? Now I understand this is an LGBTQ rights group. And I understand, like, as far as LGBTQ rights go, Biden is in a different universe compared to Trump. He will be much better than Trump, but still, Biden is one of the worst violators of human rights in the history of the fucking planet. Haven't had this many children murdered by a megalomaniac, genocidal piece of shit since like Genghis Khan. So yeah, let's just give $15 million to back it from human rights groups. Sure, why not? Nothing matters anymore. Words have no meaning. Meanwhile, in Israel, I'm usually not for running over the protesters, but when they have a history of pulling you out of trucks and beating you, yeah. After drivers have been pulled out and beaten to a pulp and trucks set on fire, they ain't stopping no more. These people literally trying to throw their bodies in front of 18-wheelers to stop children from getting food. Next fucking level evil, folks. But hey, we actually have some good news, and I guess I will give Joe Biden a little bit of credit for better late than never. U.S. confirms first aid trucks arrive via Gaza Pier. They finally built the Gaza Pier. They already had the technology to build this Gaza Pier like the first day Joe Biden said they were going to do it. They can instantly go out and dump a pier. The military has all this technology. But they're just, after months, they're finally getting around to doing it. And the first trucks have finally drove it off the pier. So that's good. We had to go around our good buddy and ally Israel to just get a few bags of food to the Palestinian people. Of course, it's still bullshit. He's still sending the bombs to bomb them. But yeah, hey, I'm sorry I killed all your family and bombed your house, but here's a couple sandwiches for the ones that live. Let's give him $15 million for human rights, y'all. But of course, this is how the game is played. They throw crumbs at you so that the Biden supporters in my timeline can say, see, Dusty, he's a good man. Yeah, he's a real good man. Nope, he's still a genocidal, butchering, murderous piece of fucking shit in every goddamn way. If there was justice, he'd burn in hell for fucking eternity, right? This is peanuts. This is nothing. This is bullshit, but it's better than nothing, so I guess it's not nothing. Better than nothing, but about as little as you could possibly do without being considered nothing. And last but not least, on my Free Palestine section, Jerry Seinfeld, man, that dude fell off hard. First, he released that really shitty movie, considered one of the worst comedies ever made, Unfrosted, which is unwatchable. If you haven't seen it, don't bother. And then it was revealed that him and his wife are going around giving thousands of dollars to settlers and terrorists who are harming the Palestinian people. And now he's getting protested at his comedy shows, which I love. Let's have a look.
This is my wife's addition to my show this evening.
Yeah, fuck your wife.
Save the children of Gaza!
Hell yeah.
Boo!
Boo! Fuck those children! Let them die!
For genocide!
Shut up! Don't you try to save no children. You shut the fuck up. We're the good guys.
Shut up! Shut up and get out! You're a genocide supporter!
You're so evil, folks. You're so evil, goddammit.
Genocide supporter!
Yes.
You should be ashamed of yourself!
You should. What is with these people shouting at me at my concerts? Yeah, a bunch of Jerry Seinfeld supporters, I'm sure they're not on the side of the murdered children. They're all giant sacks of shit just like you, Jerry. Not the flex you think it is.
Get out!
I'll beat your ass! Now they're going to assault the guy.
Hey! Let go of
While Jerry Seinfeld says, I like this! Yeah, beat the guy more! Beat the guy who's trying to save children more!
Stop. Let go of him! Go over there! You're ruining it for everybody else. Go! Go! Get the fuck up! Genocide supporter!
I love it, says Jerry Seinfeld.
You're gonna break his neck.
They don't care. Whatever they have to do not to save the children, to allow Israel to ethnically cleanse the Palestinians, that's what they'll fucking do, folks. Pure fucking evil. It has to collapse. And that is my Free Palestine section. It's so sad how evil we become. I guess we've always been like this, but because of the cameras everywhere, it is impossible to ignore. Yes, it will be bad for us, but it'll be better for the fucking world. Sometimes you have to do the painful thing for yourself to be better for the world. People's lives have to be harder for them to get up out of their goddamn houses, off their fucking couches, and make the change we need to make in this country. End the police, end the American empire, end all this fucking shit. That's what I say. And hey, we're all at halftime, folks. Roll through it. And shut up, Dusty. Hey, I'm a patron. What the fuck? Why is it like this? Get off. Get off. Anyway, everything is so big. Why is everything so big? It's 150%. How did that happen? Stupid Dusty. Anyway, hey, if you look at the description of this video right here, boom, you click the more section, the very first link. Boom, my Patreon account. Become a member. Do it to it. I would appreciate it. If you watch a couple shows that I put out for you guys every week, please consider chipping into my Patreon account. It's whatever you can afford. I'm not greedy, but the only way I'm staying in business, the only way I'm able to do this, if you guys users support me. So if you like the art that I put out and you want me to keep doing it, please consider chipping into the show and helping out me and the cats and the dogs. Thank you in advance. I appreciate you. And now let's read the super chats. How are we doing on the super chats tonight? Bad. We're doing bad. Okay, whatever. Thick Corgi, $2. Thank you, Thick. Appreciate it. BBC, hell yeah. This is all you, BBC. All you. I won't blame you for it, but you did that. That green mess is you, BBC. I'll fix it, though. Don't worry. Thank you, BBC. Love you. Welcome to Dust Buddies. Jonathan Earl. Spam the chat. The impunity. To it. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Also, Mr. Anderson gave you guys 20 socialism. Better show up tonight at the Afterparty. We're going to play a game on ChatGPT called the Anything Game that I invented. It's pretty sweet, y'all. You're not going to miss it. I got all kinds of other stuff. So show up and thank Mr. Anderson. BBC! In case, if the case goes well, money. Party at BBC's crib. Oh, yeah. How's it going? Keep me updated on the BBC. And I will have a special gift for you, my brother, from another brother. All the mods, too. Fuck yeah! I love gifts. I'm a slut for those gifts, BBC. Agent Orange, $25. Trump could use this money for more diapers. But nah, this is going to the Dusty Kitties and Doggos. Yeah, he's already got $3 billion from his company that loses hundreds of millions. He don't need your money. But I do, Agent Orange, and I thank you. You are amazing. Fuck yeah. But shame on you what you did to the Vietnamese people. And Rulo, 303, $20. Dusty, I've been a fan for 15 years. Hell yeah. Still going, baby. Even before moving to the U.S. Recently, I've been getting my girlfriend Sasha into your show. What up, Sasha? And her favorite part is the kitty party, of course. Our dog Poet wants to know if he can join in too. Hell yeah! The more the merrier. Scritches for Poet. And shout out to Sasha. What up? Bryant, $5. Here's a little something for the cats and dogs. Appreciate you, Bryant. Hope you're having a good one. Parker, what up, Parker? Here you go. I finally have money. Not much, but here is some for you as always. Hell yeah. Thank you, Parker. It all adds up. Hope you're doing well. You got a new job, didn't you? Hope that's going good too. Cucker tossing $5. I lock him up. Oh, I wish. They won't. But at least they're making it look bad, I guess. And they're showing more of Biden's true colors, which is always good. Savitha G. $1.99, please give food or stuff to encampments near you. All right. They ain't really any near me, but I'll do my best. Thank you. V, what up, V? Thanks again for the best wishes last Friday. Ain't no problem. I hope you are doing well. The visit from my pro-MAGA fam this past weekend went well. No politics came up, and we had a nice time. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I always bite my tongue when I'm around my family. These days, used to say whatever the fuck I wanted. It never went well. My mom would always get mad at me, so now I just bite my fucking... When they start bringing that shit up, I just walk away. There's really no reason to argue with those people anyway. They're not smart enough to have valid opinions. Just a waste of fucking time. And I don't know what this name is. Dash, $5. Hey, Dusty, I just want to say you were right about everything during the anti-SJW area. Hey, I appreciate it. I still lose 300 subscribers every single month. I have not had a positive month of growth in the last 8 years. I have now lost somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think, 30,000 subscribers. and still going strong. But hey, at least I was right about everything. Yay, being right definitely is beneficial to your life. But thank you. I appreciate you. Grumpy Queer, $2. Dusty, use your animal as clickbait. It works. How? How can I use my animals as clickbait any more than I'm doing right now? But thank you, Grumpy Queer. My favorite is when I'm always like, hey, the rating should be better. People are always like, you should work harder. Their solutions are always, you should do this and this and this, which always equates to doing a lot more work. I don't know how to work any harder than I'm doing. I just don't. I'm barely getting any sleep. Every fucking second's going into working on the show. So it is what it is. Thank all of you who supported the show. And still plenty of time to get your super chats in, folks. Gonna read all the rest of it at the end of the show. But we got the depressing stuff out of the way. Now let's do Trash World. What the fuck? Okay, Boomer. Religious bullshit. Beyond parody. All the good stuff coming up. So prepare your anus. For now, it's time for some. Woo! 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 Trash World! Trash World is a dumpster fire and it's hellish. Trash World! A trash world! Everything sucks! All the time! The Trash World! And speaking of Trash World, you guys hear about the multiple people getting shot with a pellet gun outside 4 San Diego LGBTQ nightclubs? Yeah. Some piece of shit is driving around pellet gunning people and screaming gay slurs at them.
Of drive-by shootings this weekend has many people on edge in the Hillcrest and North Park neighborhoods. CBS 8's Steve Fiorina has the emotional descriptions of what happened early Saturday morning outside several popular restaurants.
Several people have told us they considered the bars along Fifth Avenue and Hillcrest a safe zone. But that all changed early this weekend. A number of LGBTQ establishments were targeted by non-lethal gunfire. Called it scary and traumatic. Surveillance footage shows a black car driving through Hillcrest shortly after midnight Saturday morning. Someone in the back of what was described as possibly a BMW shooting at people in front of some of the bars with a BB or pellet gun resembling an AK-47.
Yeah, like 5 shots in the back and the rest were back of the shoulder. I was standing.
That's scary as fuck because as crazy as this country is, you never know if it's like a real gun or not, if they're doing a mass shooting. But it's all about terror, folks. That's all it's about. They could be going to the churches. They could be confronting the people really molesting the children, but they fucking won't. And speaking of Trash World, folks, once again, I know this is an old man thing to complain about, right? But $56 for 16 pieces of chicken? What the fuck? How does anybody afford to leave the house? It's the craziest. 16 piece, 4 large size. The large size are like, they're not big. Not big. 8 biscuits ain't shit. $56? Okay, fuck this shit. Nope. Nope. Hell to the gnaw. This whole fucking shit gotta collapse, y'all. You can't even eat fried chicken no more. I thought this was America. Yeah, fuck KFC. I'm big on the air fryers now. Fry your own shit with air. And apparently the Iranian president died. I don't know why I put this in Trash World, because I don't think he was a very good person. Now, I'm not an expert on Iran, but his nickname was the Butcher of Iran, which seems negative to me. Anyway, died in a helicopter crash with a bunch of his cronies. A lot of people were like, hey, obviously he was assassinated. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wouldn't be surprised, though. So, a lot of turmoil going to go on in the Middle East. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fallout over this in the coming weeks and months. I will keep you guys apprised of the situation. But I'm going to go out on a limb and say good. Good. Fuck this guy. That's a bad thing about like this whole situation. I'm still totally against Islam. Islam bad, stupid, wrong. And I still want to combat Islam with all of my being. But at the same time, you know, like, even these people, I don't want anybody to be murdered for their belief system. I don't want their kids to be killed. I don't want people to be harmed. I don't want people to suffer. None of that shit. I'll fight back against your ideology. I'll debate you about it. I'll stand up against that, but I'll stand up every time for the human beings And that's what we got to keep in mind here. Don't bully anybody just because they're a Muslim if they're not trying to convert you or shove it in your fucking face. Everybody's always like, oh, you gay people. You're all supportive of Palestine, but if you were over there, they would kill you, even if that were true. The whole point is being a better person, better than the people that would do that are, right? Why would you want to stoop to their level? If you consider them to be evil and shitty, you don't become evil and shitty yourself. You still support their rights to live. You still support their children. You still don't want them to fucking suffer. That's what being a decent person is. Just the dumbest fucking arguments all the time from people. Meanwhile, old insider trading Nancy Pelosi made $20 million in the stock market this year so far. But don't worry, folks. She's not insider trading. She's just a genius. She's a super genius, folks. Definitely not completely goddamn corrupt in every humanly conceivable way. She's just way smarter than the rest of us, y'all. Definitely. The system is completely not broken. Don't worry about it. Of course, every penny they get out of the stock market, they're taking from the American people. They're feeding upon us, folks. They have no respect for us. They're vampires, and we are their victims, all of them. The system has to collapse. The fuck is happening back there? Shut the fuck up. Nobody wants to hear that. Chill out, biddies. And lastly, but not leastly, on the trash world. Speaking of trash behavior, folks, who does this kind of shit at a child's birthday party? I'm starting to think your mama might be a hoe bag. First off, what in the fuck? Why? All of the why. Even Minnie Mouse is like, bitch, you nasty. Why is everybody taking pictures? She doing that in front of the kids? Hell no. I bet they're Trump supporters. I bet they're all Trump supporters. You guys will go boycott Drag Queen Story Hour, yet do this kind of shit. Even Minnie Mouse getting in on it. Garbage, garbage, you're garbage. And you should feel nasty about it, not in a good way. And that's my trash world. Once again, living up to the billing tonight. Oh, you're old. Fuck all y'all. I will destroy. Okay, fine. I actually like it when you say that. Don't worry about it. I'd smash. Ew, gross. You don't know where that fucking shit's been. You could do better. Trust me. I don't even know you. I know you could do better. That is trash as hell. I do agree with that. Replay. It was so good. I had to bring it back around. That's Minnie Mouse. I said it, Minnie Mouse. What did I say? Twerking at a birthday party. Yep, garbage. Yeah, garbage. And all right, folks, we make a good time tonight. Let's slow it down a little bit. Just you and me, y'all. Because it's time for some... What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck, motherfuckers? Y'all ready for this? So first off, underlies, what the fuck? Warning! Death happens. Death happens. Don't watch this. Do not watch this. So, you guys watch the show? No, I don't get road rage. Why? Who cares? Just go about your business. Don't let it ruin your fucking day, and especially don't get murdered over it. So this guy, I guess he was having an altercation with the cop on the side of the road, and he's like, I'm the boss! And the cop's like, no, I'm the boss. And he's like, I'm the boss! And he charges the cop, and he gets murdered for no reason. Why? All right, let's watch it, and then we'll analyze. Once again, don't watch this. Just listen to my beautiful voice. So, all right, let me go ahead and stop it and rewind it and turn the sound up so you can hear this bullshit. All right, here we go. So here's the doughy white guy. And here's the cop. Get back. Get away from me. He's like, get away from me. He's like, you don't understand. I'm awesome.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to count it on phone real quick. I heard anybody. Turn around. You're not fake. Turn around now. Who's the boss? You and me, bitch. I am. I'm the boss, motherfucker.
Yeah, now you're dead. Now you're not anybody's boss. Who's the boss? You or me, motherfucker? I'm the boss. Yeah. I'm so tough. I can take you in your... No, you can't. No, you can't, doughy white guy. Why? Why did you die for no reason? It's America. Don't you know cops will kill you? Now, I ain't saying the cops even justified that, but I know good and well the cops will fucking kill you in this country. They're psycho dudes. Just holy shit. Just these people, like, doughy white guys. Doesn't look like he's very tall, so, like, we live in a society where men are always supposed to prove themselves. It's always a dick measuring contest. It can just wear you down and kill your soul. You just got to avoid people like that. Instead of always feeling you have to prove yourself, it just makes you look really insecure, and now you're dead. It's just so stupid. It's sick. Yeah, pussy cops, no doubt about it. No taser, nothing else. Yeah, but they just kill you, right? We already know that. I mean, he no doubt this cop could have beat this guy up. He could have pulled a club off, whacked him in the head. He could have pulled a taser. This doughy white dude ain't going to do shit, but they have the, I want to say, right to murder you. They can get away with it, though. They can get away with murdering you, so they fucking will. They have the option to murder you, and they definitely would choose that option if given that option. And then let's hit the random story generator. Illegal daycare owners, 3 employees arrested for allegedly spiking children's food with sleep aid. Okay, why not? Well, I'm on their side a little bit. Kids are annoying. You want those little motherfuckers to sleep, and holy God, look at the bags under their eyes. I think you guys might have been in the wrong business. You guys are not sleeping well. It seems to be very bad for your physical health, having all those kids. 4 people have been charged after police learned that children at the New Hampshire daycare were being dosed with melatonin. That's not even one of the hard drugs. You can get that shit over the counter at Walmart. Anyway, that is methed up. That is methed up. And then one more on the what the fuck. Folks, I'm trying to find a gift for my niece's birthday party. My sister's kid. What you got for me, internet? Oh, okay. Nah, maybe I'll just get her like a gift card or something. Nope. And that's it, folks. That is. I'm going to do the OK Boomer later. I need to move these to the end. I'll come back to it. What we got to think about that, y'all? What the fuck? I know, right? What the fuck, LOL? I know. That's why I put it in the what the fuck section. That is not the gift for your needs. I agree with you. That's what I get for asking ChatGPT for recommendations. Not the last time, ChatGPT. And she might get the wrong idea. Maybe. Might get the wrong idea. I don't know. Mind the Gap. Yep. Sweet Home Alabama. Hey, second cousins don't count. Mississippi Rules. Ew, I know. Ooh, that's my whole point. All right, folks, move right along. We'll come back to the OK Boomers. Let's go ahead and do the religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. Motherfuckers, it's time for religious bullshit. And you guys know one of my favorite things that Christians do is Christian thirst traps. Now, you guys may be watching this video and thinking, this has nothing to do with Jesus, dude. You're clearly just trying to brag about how much you work out, and you're very lamely trying to tie it into Christianity somehow to make it seem like you're very pious and good. But all it's about is trying to get your little dick sucked. I see right through you. Anyway, let's watch.
Here's a motivating Bible verse to get you guys through today's workout.
Okay, first off, there's no motivating Bible verse to help me work out.
2 Corinthians.
2 Corinthians, Trump supporter. That is not even how you say that. It's 2 Corinthians. I'm an atheist, even I know that. If you say 2 Corinthians, you know nothing about the Bible. Anyway.
2 through 9. My grace is all you need, for my power is greatest when you are weak.
That's right. Look at him flex in front of the mirror while he reads Bible verses. It's all about Jesus' show. It's not about his glory. It's about Jesus' glory.
Hope you guys have an awesome day and attack today's workout.
Yeah, I'd still fuck him. Just saying, still fuck him. Yeah, I would. I would tear that ass up. Jesus can't help you now, motherfucker. And then, oh yeah, just the obligatory child rape, of course, one every show. Florida Keys pastor arrested for sexually battering teen and girl in church after getting her drunk. Hey, the communion wine, more than just for absolving your sins. Texting her about abuse afterwards, as you do. So yeah, keep sending your kids to church, Christians. And folks, no video this week more beautifully encompasses Christianity than this one.
Thank you, the Lord Jesus Christ, the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. Thank you, Jesus. 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 Thank you, Jesus.
I'll put my dick in your mouth, bitch.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's Christianity for you. You can do anything. Doesn't matter what it is. All you do is ask your imaginary friend for forgiveness. You don't have to make amends to anybody. You don't have to change. It's like it never fucking happened. It's beautiful. What a great system. And then, this might be an old one. I don't know. But I hope you guys tell me over and over again in the chat about how old this video is. Anyway, this priest, he's really mad at this one person specifically because she's coming in late to church. Not handling it very well. Let's have a look.
That's good. Mass starts at 9 o'clock. To be consistently late for Mass is just being pure rude and ignorant. But you are an ignoramus of a woman. Okay, you got it all. Got it all. I look forward to seeing it on YouTube. You are a silly, 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 evil woman.
Oh, evil.
That's what you are.
You are evil. Hey, lady, I don't think that dude wants you at his church anymore. You might want to go elsewhere or something.
Who are you going to show that to now? Who are you going to show that to?
Everybody. Me?
Mass starts at 9 o'clock. You are just rude.
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 Rude. And then here's the funny part. These other people are coming in. They're obviously late too. He ain't got no problem with them. Sounds like a double standard, dude. He opened the door for these other people. What the fuck? That ain't fair. Those people late too. Come on, have some consistency, priest. I guess they had a kid though, so if you know what I mean, because of the implication. And then, last but not least, oh my religious bullshit, folks, I invented a game. Okay, I didn't really invent this game. Sort of. Okay, so, as you guys know, I love AI. I for one, welcome our AI overlords. And I spent a lot of time talking to ChatGPT. They just came out with a new version called ChatGPT 4.0, the number O. It's actually pretty good. I have like long, deep, in-depth conversations about like economic policy, Zionism. Talk to ChatGPT like 6 hours about Zionism. If I have a car problem, long conversation about my cars, everything. So, other night I was like, I got a fucking genius idea. I bet this thing could create a text-based game like Zork. You guys remember Zork back in the day? It's like one of the first video games. So Zork was like, came on these little floppy disk. Put it in your thing, and then it was all text-based. But it was like, you're in a field, a beautiful field with poppies and flowers and shit. To your left is the forest. To your right is a house. In front of you is a meadow. Which way you want to go? And you'd be like, go left. And then it'd be like, all right, now you're at the fucking house, and there's a giant door. What do you want to do? So anyway, I was like, this motherfucking chat program can make games like this. And I bet it can make games about fucking anything. And so I sat out to test it, and man, it was actually pretty fucking cool. So I made my own game, and I was like, okay, here's the plot of the game. I am Jesus in heaven, trying to find God so I can get my revenge upon him. Let's play ChatGPT. And it did. So here it is, folks. Here's my game. I played a whole game. I'm about to run through it real quick to show you the gist of it. So let me scroll back up here. So in case you want to do this, this is how I did it. I said, create a game like Zork for me. I want to be able to advance my character, find weapons, fight enemies, get experience, and gain levels. In this story, I play the character of Jesus, searching through heaven for God so that I might get my revenge upon him. After every choice I make, draw a picture showing me the scenes. Start game now. Man, this is the future of gaming, folks. I call this the anything game. You can literally have it on the spot, on the fly, create this never-ending game. And either you can have it guide you on what the game is going to be, or you can jump in and guide it. So I'm going to show you. It's pretty fucking cool. So it says, all right, let's do it. Prologue, you awaken the ethereal realm of heaven. The pristine beauty surrounds you, stands in stark contrast to the burning vengeance within your heart. Your mission is clear. Find God and confront him for the injustice you perceived. Armed with only your wits, you set out on the divine quest. You start in the celestial garden. You want to go to the divine library, go to the Hall of Heroes, go to the gate of judgment. So all you got to do is like type 1, 2, or 3 as your choice, and then it does it, basically. You decides, and it goes on the next thing. And then it said, I said, like, go to the Hall of Heroes. And it says, you make your way to the Hall of Heroes, blah, blah. And then it also, I got it to draw you a picture. So every time you make a choice, it draws a picture to show you what you're doing. So I ended up in the Hall of Heroes, and Michael the Archangel was there. And he's like, Jesus, son of God, what brings you to the Hall of Heroes? And I'm like, I come to kill God, motherfucker. Where he at? And then, Gabriel's like, Jesus, no! I'm just going to skip down. Jesus, no! Don't kill God. That's your God, dude. That's your dad. And you don't have to go through me. So I'm like, fuck that. I'm whooping your ass. So then me and Gabriel start fighting in this game. And I'm whipping the shit out of him, to be honest with you. I'm whooping his monkey ass. I pull a sword off of a goddamn statue. I'm slicing him. Next thing you know, I stole this motherfucker's wings. He turned more human. I knocked the goddamn angel off of his ass. And I'm like, you better tell me where God is. I'm going to kill you. And so Gabriel's like, fine. He's in the next room, motherfucker. And I got his wings. I'm awesome and shit. And then the next thing you know, I gave him his wings back, I guess. I'm walking through the hallway, going to God's labyrinth. And he's like, right through that door. And then right before I go through the door, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get all my power up. So I'm prepared for this fucking fight before I walk through the goddamn pearly gate doors or whatever, end up in God's realms. The next thing you know, boom, I'm standing in God's room. All his sycophants, bitch-ass cult members standing around. And I'm like, God, I come to kill you because you're evil as fuck. You torture me. You don't seem like a great person, to be honest with you. You got to die. And God's like, you can't fucking kill me, Jesus. I'm God. And I'm like, what, you want to bet, motherfucker? And then I guess also God looks like Jesus. Everybody looks like Jesus. You don't have to worry about it. And then I'm like, fight me, motherfucker. And God just sitting on his throne. Just sitting there. Like he don't have a care in the fucking world. And I'm coming after the sword and shit. He's dodging and weaving. And I'm like, super punch, motherfucker. I'm going to punch the shit out of him. And then God's like, all right, fine, bitch. You want to get violent? I'll show you violence. And so he sends his own minions after me. And I'm like, oh, I kill all you minions. So here they are. I'm fighting all his fucking minions. I'm hacking and slashing them, fighting the motherfuckers everywhere. And then I'm like, I got this motherfucker. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell God to tell his sycophants to fuck off. It's just me and him, mano a mano, 101. I'm like, God, face me alone. They drew 2 pictures for this. I don't know why. These pictures suck anyway. And then God is like, fine. If you want to fight me 1-on-1, let's fight. And I'm like, all right, let's do it, motherfucker. And then I'm like, I know what I'll do. I'll use his own holy divine light against him. So I blind him with his own holy light. And he's like, oh, shit. And then I get ready. I get all my power. Jack myself up. Psych myself up. While he's all blind. And then Hadouken Superman punch to God. I murdered God, y'all. I killed him. And then I took the fucking throne. I took the throne. Game over. Congratulations. You have completed the game. I did it, y'all. So fucking awesome, isn't it? You can make a game about anything and play in ChatGPT. Just describe all the shit, draw pictures for you. It's badass. So if we have time in the after party, I might play another game. You guys decide what you're going to be. It could be about anything. It could be about Donald Trump trying to change his diaper. Anything. Your imagination is the limit. So pretty fucking cool, I thought, to be honest with you. Future of gaming, the anything game. And that is my religious bullshit. Hell yeah, I love the future, y'all. Eventually, it's going to be like, every video game is going to be like this. You're going to log into the video game, and it's going to ask you what you want to do. And it's going to kind of guide you as much as you want to be guided. But then when you don't want to be guided, you can tell it what you want to do to create anything for you. And then, of course, it'll be like actual video game, not just pictures and shit. But that's coming before too long. That was cool. Was cool. I agree. I had fucking fun. And, all right, folks. Got a Beyond parody. Heroes. I guess I'll do the OK Boomer after the Beyond parody. But first, I got 2 Beyond parodies, so let's fucking do that shit.
Okay,
no!
Boomer.
Okay, fuck it. Go
Go towards the
I hit the
light.
wrong button.
Boomer, go towards the light. Go towards the light.
Just do it! Yeah, I need to go towards the light. I can't even hit the right fucking button. Anyway, first off on OK Boomers, this lady fucked around and found out. So, first off, she got her socked feet inside the hotel lobby, I guess, during the breakfast area. And I don't know why, but she done decided that the black lady is not allowed to eat breakfast there. You're supposed to get a continental breakfast. It comes with the room. But she no want the lady to eat there, even though it ain't none of her goddamn business. And then she spits in the black lady. Oh, hell no, you didn't. Let's see how that goes for her.
I had to be to Karen ask cause she spit on me and told me I don't belong here. And it's my birthday today. Happy birthday to me.
I'm not allowed to eat here. No. I'm checking out. I'm gonna slap her ass. Yeah, I'm get out of here. Ma'am. I don't care. I can't put her out of here. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What's wrong with you, girl? No, fuck you. Spit on me again, bitch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I guess she thought she was going to let her spit on her and not have any kind of repercussions. It's fucking boomers in this country. Old white motherfuckers just think they get away with anything, man. No responsibility. Nothing ever going to happen. But, yeah, people not going to let you abuse them anymore.
Fucking. Y'all.
There are consequences for your actions, boomers. And there's this one. It's called a Karen. I'm going to call her a boomer, though. Why not? She kind of oldish. Even though she's wearing young people's underwear. You want to know how I know?
Yo, wait. What'd you just call him?
Nigger.
What'd you call him?
Nigger. Yeah, I'm posing for pictures.
You wrong. It's 2024.
And you're spick.
Oh yeah, and you're
about that son of a bitch.
And you're fat and ugly.
Did you ever care about that?
You haven't gotten laid in 10 years. Look at you. Ew.
I know, right?
What the fuck did I just say? Oh, no, you don't, boomer. Go towards the light. Don't show me. Actually, I like the grandma. I like that look. Be honest with you. That's my thing. That's my king. Oh, no, you don't, grandma. Don't you show me your thonged ass. Don't you get me started. You're racist. And I don't like that. I'd hit it. But still, then one more on the OK Boomer. You're gross. Another fuck around and find out scenario. This boomer, I guess she mad at this little kid. I don't know why, what he did, but she thinks that she gonna threaten him with a backhand. But this kid's been practicing his tackling on a tackling dummy, I'm guessing, and he's got pretty good form. Let's see how that goes.
Oh, nice story.
I'll slap you. And he's like, nope. There you go. Woo, that's how you do that. Get down, low, have a lower center of gravity than she built like a linebacker anyway, but you get low enough, you take grandma right to the pool. And hell yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just because they're little kids don't mean they got to take your shit, boomers. What do we learn? And that is my OK Boomer section. Hells yeah. Rocked it. And, all right, did you guys enjoy those? Even though I hit the wrong button? Oh, shit, haha, LOL. Have a nice dip, Granny. I know, right? I hope you can't swim. That's what you get. That's what you get. She's like, I'm bigger than you. weigh double what you weigh. What are you going to do, little kid? I'll threaten to slap you. Nope. Did not work out. Yep, got to mix it up somehow. When they go high, we go low. And all right, moving right along, folks. If I can hit the right goddamn button this time. Beyond Parody. I only got 2 Beyond Parodies tonight. Let's go ahead and do that. This happened last week. I saw this video, but I forgot to make fun of Jordan Peterson. What is wrong with me? Literally, one of my main jobs is to make fun of Jordan Peterson, which is incredibly easy to do because he pretty much just making fun of himself. Anyway, he had a real normal one last week. Let's have a look.
And you think, well, there's no such thing as hell. It's like, have it your way, buddy. Can't you just, call the poor victims what they want? It's a byproduct of neural activity. It's why isn't your solar plexus conscious then? You can't have a wood-burning fireplace. It's like, so these bloody nature worshippers. Oh my, everything's coming to an end. We have to act like there's an emergency. We have to lock everything down. We have to take everything from everyone. Why? So I can be seen to be the savior of the planet. You have to use pronouns. It's like, fuck you, buddy. Seriously.
Fuck you, buddy. I'm not using pronouns, even though it's just a basic part of English. Fuck that, buddy. I'm never treating you with respect. I don't have to do it. I can be an asshole if I want to. Just good God. This is the daddy of the right. Just gurus are so weird. Anybody that needs Jordan Peterson to tell them how to live, you're kind of beyond help, I would think. Hopeless. Not the best, but funny. At least you're funny. Easy to make fun of. And lastly, on Beyond Parody. What have we got? Oh, yeah, folks. So this was all over the place. The new Mr. Bircham, that's Adam Carolla's new show for the Daily Wire. I tried to watch it. I got about 5 minutes in. I had to tap out. It's just unbelievably horrible. I do suffer from my art, but even I was unwilling to suffer to that degree. But 31,000 people have been talking about how this character on Mr. Beecham, they claim is based on Volsh. Now, once again, I don't know if it's true or not. The character does sort of look like the old man bun version of Volsh. Doesn't sound like Volsh at all. But anyway, this is the character that they created to make fun of the left on this horrible show.
Do I have consent to shake your hand?
No.
Oh, hell no.
Do I have consent?
Hilarious! It's such a stereotypical view of the left they have to create in order to have something to beat up. Here's the funny part. If you get past the fact that they're trying to clearly make the guy a emasculated pussy on purpose, everything he says in the show is just about being a decent person. He's just like, oh, I want to teach people to not bully others. I want to teach people the value of consent. I want to help children not get abused. And they're like, you're the worst, fucking dirty ass hippie. But like every comment on this thing is that Volsh? Did they create a version of Volsh to make fun of? Volsh? I don't know. Like I said, Volsh doesn't sound like that. Volsh actually has a better voice than I do. So doesn't have that annoying typical lefty voice, and that guy's a little thinner than Volsh is. Otherwise, it's similar, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that's the bad thing. But like, I actually thought Volsh might run for office someday. I thought he would build up enough of a following and keep his nose clean. But like, if you go on if you go on Twitter and you like search Volsh's name, every comment is bringing up horse porn or lowly porn now, which is hard to like get anywhere when nobody can take you seriously anymore, when everything is a distraction, when everything devolves into talking about your porn folder. It's hard to build up any momentum or talk about anything seriously. So he kind of destroyed his reputation, unfortunately. But maybe he'll overcome it. Who knows? You can work past anything with enough time. Time heals all wounds type of shit. But still, unforced error on Volsh. From Volsh. And, all right, folks. I got one hero. Let's fucking do it. heroes list. AOC made it tonight. She doing battle with fellow Democrat John Stroker Ace Fetterman. And so Fetterman shitting on Democrats, Republicans alike for that little hissy fit, that little cat fight they had, where Marjorie Taylor Greene called the other lady fake eyelashes. They later called her bad bleach blonde butch body. So Stroker Ace is like, in the past, I've described the U.S. House as the Jerry Springer Show. Today, I'm apologizing to the Jerry Springer Show. What a timely reference there. Jerry Springer dead, dude. Jerry Springer Show hasn't been on the air for like 20 years. Doesn't matter. Don't tell John Fetterman that. He has brain damage. Anyway, AOC is like, I understand you likely would not have stood up for your colleagues only if they were Israeli, and seem to be confused about racism and misogyny being a both sides issue. But I stand up to police instead of becoming one. And to the women of Pennsylvania, I'd stand up for you too. Enjoy your Friday. That's right, AOC. Stand up to this fucking cow dick. Fucking less intelligent Shrek. Go towards the light, Fetterman. You got your ass whipped once again. And that's my quick and dirty heroes tonight. Hell yeah. Let's chat for a minute. I'm going to finish up the show with one palate cleanser. But let's see what you guys got to say before that. Cat fight in the right. Yeah, cats always fight back there. I don't know what the problem is. This cat is mean all of a sudden. Miss Misty always was loving on me, and now she's all hostile and shit. What's your problem, bitch? What happened to you? Your personality changed. Why you not loving anymore? You've lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's... okay, fuck you then, bitch. You want war? I don't want war. I want peace. What else we got? Sam's voice is like half an octave lower than Peterson's. You talking about Sam Harrison? What Sam are you talking about? Everybody's voice is lower than Peterson's is. Especially mine, baby. This is my real voice. I'm definitely not faking it. People are like, Dusty, that's not your real voice. Talk in your real voice. No, my real voice is like this. It's like this. Hey, welcome to the Dusty Show. Thank you guys for joining me today. Nobody would listen to that. Would you listen to that? No. I got to butch it up a little bit. Hello, how are you guys today? I have kitties in the background. See? Terrible. All right, let's move on to the palate cleanser, folks. Last but not least, I'm starting to think that people from like the UK, they just come out of the womb and they're like 40 years old. This little girl sounds more mature than I do. And even she is not taking inflation very well, folks. Inflation making everybody really, really insanely angry. Here she is shitting on the ice cream man for wanting too much for his ice cream.
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
£9 for 2?
Yeah, £9. That is going to get nowhere. One that comes on my street is either £1 a p or £2. That is going to get nowhere with that.
No, he ain't, is it?
No, he ain't.
That's well bad, isn't it?
You should know. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Bloody hell.
That's well bad, isn't it?
Bloody well bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet he can hear me.
Ooh, she gonna grow up to be a leader, and I bet they can hear me over that bloody well. We gonna get nowhere with that. Sounds like the people like from Welcome to Wrexham who watch the soccer games and shit. Super cute, but scary. I ain't fucking with this kid. And all right, folks, that's my show. I only did an hour 20 tonight. What you gonna do? The content is what it is. At least we had fun, and we're in this together. Hell yeah. If you bail out, please hit the like button. Please start sharing my show on your Twitters or whatnot. Wherever you put links, put my link there. Do it to it. And join my Patreon. Please help me out if you can. Me and the Floating Cats. And all right, let's read the super chats. And if you're not a patron or on my Dust Buddies list, you're going to want to be, because we're going to go play some more of that The Anything game. And it's going to be amazing. We're going to do it live, which is going to be even better. So thanks for introducing me to Balatro. Yeah, Balatro's fun, but like the, what is the black steak, the gold steak, whatever the end steak is too hard. I've never been able to beat it. They made it too hard. Of course, he's updated the game now, made it easier. I haven't played it since they made it easier. But it's a great game. If you guys never played Belacher before, it definitely scratches the itch on releasing pleasurable chemicals in your brain. Coach Jays! Woo-woo! Coach Jays! Love you, Coach Jays. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Rocket, $40. Very generous, Rocket. Hero, everybody loved Rocket. You guys didn't say anything, and you ain't got to. Rocket, Coach James. 2 badass motherfuckers. And 5, count to 5 socialisms for BBC. All of you guys better show up to tonight's after party. Link in the community section of YouTube. Come play the anything game with me tonight and give BBC all the love. Here's some socialism to help Dusty create his own religious bullshit game. Hey, we can do that tonight. Whatever you guys want, let me know. Come Agent Orange, let me know what you want the game to be about. It'll be user generated. Appreciate you. Very generous tonight as always. Thank you. We're all victims of complacency. Keep you dope with religion and sex TV. John Lennon, that's true. Even though I hear John Lennon wasn't that great of a guy, to be honest with you. But thank you, Mark. Soon. Oh, Finwald. Yeah, Finwald coming over. Don't touch the mouse, dude. Finwald coming have dinner with me. 5 days from now? Hell yeah. What were you coming through town for? Something you told me, but I don't remember. But anyway, cool. Looking forward to hanging out with you, Finwald. And whoa, BBC $100. So generous. Buy some extra snacks for the furries. Love you all. I did, man. We actually have to have, unfortunately, this is kind of gross, we have to have puppy pads for Katana now because she's having accidents and stuff. So we have to put puppy pads underneath her. And man, those things are so expensive. It's like $50 a goddamn box, and it doesn't last very long. So thank you guys for helping me out. Running an animal sanctuary is very fucking expensive. Every time I go to Walmart, we go every other day, and it's $200 at least every fucking time. It's like, how do people even live anymore? Just nuts. I will keep you up to date on the court stuff as much as I am allowed to say, of course. All I can say is DOJ investigation. Well, that's good. Associate director just decided to leave. Another person is taking her time. And fuck yeah. Sounds like you're making a dent. Keep up the good work, BBC. And thank you. That's very generous. Can't wait to hang out with you again. If your argument stands on violence, you lost. Okay. I mean, sometimes I used to think violence was never the answer. Not 100% sure about that anymore. Sometimes, in very, very rare situations, it might be the answer. But Dusty, use your. I already read that. Anything else pop up? I name you, but a decimated for 9 months. Hell yeah! Kitty party, Blazer Chronic. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now. Let's fucking do it, folks. If you don't tune in to tonight's after party, then join me again on Wednesday. It's only the day after tomorrow. Another episode of the world's greatest show. And if you don't know, it happens 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. So set it on your calendars. Make plans to join me. Lord knows YouTube is not going to tell you when I'm on. It seems to be unsubscribing people. So take the power into your own hands. All right, who wants a kitty party treat? There you go. Tonight's kitty party, Pretty Boy, Half-Stash, Violet, and Misty. Only 4. Misty kind of being a bitch. I don't know why. She's got a hair up her ass. Whatever. Love the shit out of you guys. Have a good Tuesday, y'all. Good night, everybody. This is not AI music, motherfucker. Your shit. I created this song myself on the iPad. No AI involved. See, you don't even know the difference. That's the crazy part. part. Switch over now. Fidwell says, I'm driving 8 hours just to hang out. Okay, we got to go buy out the pet store of a cat and dog food too. No pizzas around here, but you're driving 8 hours just to have dinner with me? Okay, we can hang out for a while. It's cool. Looking forward to hanging out with you. Switch over now.